I'll call the meeting to order. We have three people. That is a quorum. Come on in. Approval of the meeting agenda. Do we have?
Excuse, Keith.
You don't need to, because
We
you
can
don't
be-
remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not.
Approval of the meeting agenda. Do we have a motion?
I move that we approve our agenda for today.
Okay, second. All in favor? Okay. The agenda is approved. Public communications. Do we have any? No? Okay. Introductions of staff. Michelle?
Ready to introduce to you two new staff members here at the library. The first time in the library history, we have library pages. Hi, I'm Karen Legacy. I'm in 11th grade at North Beach Junior Senior High, and I like working here.
I'm Autumn Nessa, and I'm a senior at online school. Also enjoy working here.
Excellent. I'm very happy to have you here.
Welcome to the team.
Badges and everything are official.
Glad you're here. Wow, you're veterans.
Really well. Very happy.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for coming by.
Minutes from our February meeting. Everybody's had a chance to review them. Do we have a motion to approve them?
I'd like to move, we approve the minutes from our last meeting.
Okay. They are approved unanimously. Okay. Library director's report. Sadly, Keitha is not here, but she has left it to me. Let's see, Michelle has introduced the new staff. Becky, you're gonna do the strategic plan further down the line. The city council has a meeting on the 13th, and I have volunteered to represent the library at it, do a report. The board vacancy, we have no news on the vacancy. Financial update. For January, we were 0.53% ahead of budget. And February, we were 0.24% of budget. And the meeting in June, our board of trustee meeting in June, Keith is going to review the procedures for reviewing the budget. Let's see. And that's her presentation. Strategic plan updates. I had some official copies printed off. They're in color. Oh. Sure, but don't tell anybody where you got it.
And you have.
Okay.
I got you. I got you. And being that it's in color, that makes it official. Does anybody have, I mean, before we distribute them officially, does anybody have any changes that they want to make or anything?
I think the colors look pretty.
If you'd like, I can point out what got changed.
Yeah, that would be great.
So if you notice in the nice green box, it says strategic development. We updated that to make it more timeless. The old version had a couple of, years in there when things started and so on. And we decided to sort of simplify it and make it a timeless statement on how the strategic plan developed and is developing. And then we also changed, we updated in the blue circle, the current trustees. So that's pretty standard. And then on the boxes, we didn't change anything, by the way, on this page. So that's all stayed the same. It's only on this page. So on the long boxes with the descriptions of each of the items on the plan, we did a little bit of switching around on the first one there, provide a comfortable and safe place to visit. That's where we moved well-trained staff. We took that out of promote lifelong learning because felt like having well-trained staff, really fit better under, part of this being a safe place to be and a good place to be. And then under connect to the world, we added the description of the e-resources, just to kind of clarify what that was. So we have Canopy listed and Libby listed there. And then lastly, I think, is we expanded on the very last box under promote lifelong learning, under services, we expanded what things are there. So collections, books, movies, music, magazines, and audiobooks. Kind of really showcase what is actually provided under services. And I believe that's it. Jeff, did I catch it all?
Yes, yes.
That's a little more specific than it was, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to balance being specific and, like I said, make it more timeless so that, maybe we'll make it easier next time around too.
Cool.
We have a statement by our current mayor, Frank Eldwin. And I think that's it, yeah. 2025, and we can probably go with this for 2025 and 2026. Okay, new business, Board of Trustees vacant position. The search continues.
As to this, as a board, or is it just fine?
Well, I think we're fine with it.
I don't know the answer to that. I mean, technically, in the past on other boards, we've approved the strategic plan, but I don't know.
Oh, okay, well,
Move to approve this
Strategic plan. I second.
all in favor? Aye, approved.
Now we know we've done.
Okay, we're still looking for a person to take the fifth place in the Board of Trustees. The one, let's see, that the one person had been interested, but apparently that's not going anywhere. So there's no new news on the vacancy.
So we still continue to let people know that.
Yeah, and we run ads and so forth. Okay, let's see, library financial update. Keith is not here to do that one, so. Friends of the library, Keith had told me that Leon did not attend the meeting. They now have 7 on their executive board. They got the Ace Hardware and Ocean Sunset drug money. And there are now 116 members of the Friends of the Library.
Oh.
I think it's great. Foundation, Becky.
Yeah, so I attended the last meeting of the Ocean Shores Library Foundation. And they also had a couple of resignations. So at that meeting, they actually had a couple people they were interviewing and introducing to the group. So we'll see where that goes. It looked very positive to me. But nothing was finalized as they were, brand new and attending their first meeting to check it out and be checked out. So they also reviewed their draft budget at that meeting. So they're working on that, finalizing that. And then thirdly, they talked about, and I might have mentioned this last meeting as well, they've been doing a survey at the programs they sponsor to get ideas from the people attending of other things they might like to see be a program for the library, for them to fund and put on at the library for the library. So that was really good. One idea that came up that they mentioned was some kind of workshop or seminar around Medicare. That seemed to be something that the community was communicating through that survey back to the Library Foundation. So that is pretty much all I have on that meeting. It was a good meeting.
Okay, thank you. Let's see.
Presentations to council?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do the one on May 13th. And I figured we could wait until the June meeting to select who's gonna do the July and September meetings.
Sometimes it's hard with flexible schedules, particularly the July one.
Yeah. But I have it on my calendar to do May 13th. Okay. Do we have any other business? We didn't have anybody dialed in, right? Okay. Well, our next meeting is Wednesday, June 11th. Hopefully Keitha will be back with us. Okay, we are adjourned.